Hello everyone, today I'm sharing 12 brutally honest ways to look more attractive. Say a prayer for me, this could go really badly. You might get mad, I don't know, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with me. I'm going to be sharing specific ways to look better, to look more attractive. And some of these things I might, like I said, I'll be honest, and maybe it's not even worth it. It might not be worth it, but yeah, we're gonna be all over the board. If you're new, consider subscribing. You probably haven't been convinced yet to subscribe, but hopefully throughout this video, maybe you will be if you're not too offended. Okay, let's get started. Bye. She's already sick of me. So the very first way to look more attractive, and I've definitely talked about this before on my channel, but it's having thicker hair, especially around your hairline. And so I have teamed up with Vegamour for this video. I've teamed up with them before. They're just one of my favorite brands to work with because I use their products on a daily basis and you can visibly see a difference. And so this is actually kind of like the 1 year anniversary-ish of me using their products. And last month I actually found a photo showing my hairline and what it used to look like. So I'm going to insert the photo here. I was actually just on my personal Facebook page looking for a photo of my kid, I was just randomly going through photos and I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, that is absolutely going in a future YouTube video because I always want to share what my hairline used to look like and I just don't have any photos because I never wore my hair up. I thought it looked awful and this photo, it looks really bad. Like you can see how sparse my hairline was. Well, since then, I discovered Vegamour. I got really hooked on their hair serum. So I'm just gonna quickly go over my top 3-ish products. I mean, I love a lot of their stuff, but I just want to quickly share my favorite things that have made such a huge difference in my hairline. Look at my hairline now. I'm sorry, but that is a drastic difference. So if you are interested in anything, I'll have them linked down below. I have a code with them. It's Shea, and you'll save 20% on their entire site. But just at least look at their products, read the reviews, look at the before and after photos, look at my before and after. So what really made me fall in love with Vegamour is definitely their hair serum. So I have both kinds. Everyone always asks me which kind to get, the original regular formula or the advanced hair serum. This is hemp infused or CBD infused. This is a little bit more pricey. I kind of just flip-flop between both. I started with this, fell in love with it, absolutely saw a difference. Then I switched to this and I didn't see a huge difference. So I kind of just go back and forth, but I would just say, look at the website, see what you think. But what I will say is you must use this hair serum every single day. I use mine at night. You could use it in the morning. It doesn't make your hair greasy. And you're gonna start to see results around the 2-month into the 3rd month mark. So you're not going to see immediate changes, but you absolutely will. Your hairline will start to come in thicker. It'll start growing faster. That could actually be a con. You might have to color your hair more often, but you will absolutely get thicker, longer, stronger, healthier hair. I do encourage maybe consider the 3-pack because you save money and you're gonna need more than 1 bottle of this because this only lasts 1 month, just being transparent there. I also love their shampoo and conditioner. Obviously, you don't have to use it. I feel like it's just another way to kind of get these really good ingredients into your hair follicles. But all of their products are, free of parabens, GMOs, phthalates, sulfates, they're vegan, cruelty-free, just really, really healthy ingredients. And it does truly make my hair feel really soft and shiny. They actually use carmine, not keratin, which is a vegan version of keratin, which really isn't that healthy. So I love this. And then finally, and then we'll move on, but their scalp detoxifying serum. I use this about once a week. I used to have dandruff really bad, and I use this about once a week. 20 minutes before I get in the shower, I use this scalp massager that really kind of brings the blood flow to my scalp, and it really drastically, basically just gets rid of dandruff. It's kind of just like an exfoliant for your scalp. It just removes all of the dead skin cells and makes all of these products that we want to use on our hair absorb better. I truly do feel a lot better about myself because the hairline thing was really, really, really what bothered me, and I just love the results. Number 2, while we're talking about me and things that look unattractive on me, and like I said, I see it on others and I don't think it looks very good, it's chapped lips. And I know some people don't even think twice about this, they don't even struggle with it at all, but oh my goodness, I have the most chapped lips of probably anyone I have ever met in my entire life. I almost feel like I have a condition. My lips are really bad, and there's different things I do to kind of conceal it, make it better, and I'm just gonna share them with you. But I'm telling you guys, when you have pretty lips, they don't have to be big, they don't have to be super full and it doesn't matter the size of your lips, but if they're smooth and all even in one color, you're looking good. The biggest things that have made a difference in my life are these simple like lip scrubbers. They're silicone, they're so cheap. I'll link them below. Like, they're so cheap, but they really grab onto that dry, dead skin on your lips. I exfoliate, I do it in the morning and night. Huge difference. And then, oh man, Carmex. But this is the only type of Carmex that I actually suggest. There's the kind in the little tubs, there's the kind in the squishy bottles, there's different formulas and flavors and like all. This is the only kind that really makes my lips look good, but also it really kind of heals them in a way. So I will link this exact one below because there's so many different kinds. I'm telling you, you can actually use this almost as a lip gloss. Like, the consistency of this stuff is fabulous, but it also makes my lips look visibly way better. So the next one has nothing to do with me. It has to do with tattoos. See, I told you guys, I'm gonna be brutally honest in this video, and you don't know where I'm gonna go next. Tattoos are next. I don't have any. I'm not against tattoos. Sometimes I see tattoos on people, and I think they are beautiful. Like, I think the coloring is beautiful, the placement, the design, all of it. And then other times I see tattoos that are very, very faded. They're really, really old, and I just do not think it looks very attractive. I think it really brings down the person's look. So that might be you. Oh my goodness, you hate me. I guess I just think there's different options. So if you have an old faded tattoo, maybe get it touched up. I feel like that would really make a big difference. Or I actually have a friend who had one right here, and it was very old and faded. She just didn't even like it anymore. I feel like it just was something she did when she was really young, and it just didn't really represent her style anymore. So she did have, laser removal done, and man, the lasers these days, dramatically better. I think it cost her $1,500 to get it off, and it's like completely gone. Like, you cannot see it at all. So I'm not saying you need to remove your tattoos. I'm just saying that there's different options, and it's just something that sometimes I see and nobody really talks about. Speaking of things no one ever talks about, this next way to look more attractive is kind of a tiny insignificant detail, but yet I definitely notice it. It has to do with pierced ears. And I'm actually one of those weirdos that I only have one hole in my lobe. A lot of people have like a lot, like up their ear, which is cool. I don't know. Maybe I've been lazy. I just haven't done it. But what I really notice is when people go out and say they have their hair up, but they actually just forget to put earrings in, and then they just have holes all through their ear. Like, just empty holes in their ear. I feel like it looks really bad. I really try my hardest to not forget to put my one earring in per ear. And I just think it's just a tiny change, but makes a drastic difference. This next one, I feel like a lot of you might roll your eyes and be like, I heard that before, and think it's stupid, but it's not. This makes a big difference, and it's smiling when you're actually talking. I know everybody always says, smile. Yeah, okay, but smile, but like actually smile when you're speaking. So I'm gonna show you a difference. I'm gonna say two sentences, exactly the same sentence, same tone, same inflection, same volume, and you're going to see how much of a visible difference it makes in my appearance. So here we go. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry, but that is, to me, that's a big difference. And you can just try to incorporate smiling in any sentence that you're saying to anyone. It's going to make you look better. It's going to make you look friendlier. It's going to make you look more attractive. I promise. Okay, we have to talk about teeth next. Not that I want to. I hate teeth. I have a lot I could say about this, but I know there's a lot of people out there that specifically don't smile when they're talking or for photos or just in general because they hate their teeth and they feel like it brings down their overall look. And I'm going to be brutally honest. Sometimes that might be the case. However, I think there's something to be said for people's perception of you. If you're just never smiling, you look constantly unhappy, don't have a good look on your face, I think that's way, way worse than having bad teeth. Now, obviously, there are some things you can do to improve your teeth, whitening being one of them, braces, veneers are super popular right now, but that's kind of what I want to say. There just has to be a balance because sometimes looking better, it's just not worth it. And it scares me for people out there getting veneers right now. And I don't have any, but I have so many bad teeth problems. I've had so many root canals. I've had so many extractions, cracked teeth, dental implants. I have had it all and it's awful. So I guess I just caution people that wanting to get them because they have to shave down and grind down the fronts of your beautiful, healthy teeth to put the veneers on top. And then later on down the road is when things can really kind of go south and you can end up with a lot of teeth issues and it just might not be worth it. I'm telling you guys, just being able to eat. Like, you need your teeth to eat. So just something to consider. You know, it's all about balance, and it's just not all about looks. It's all about being happy and healthy. While we're talking about honest thoughts and whether or not things are worth it, let's talk Botox. I definitely think a way to look better, look more attractive, look younger is to get Botox. I have never gotten Botox. I'm not against it. I don't know if I will. I'm kind of torn about it. I know so many of you out there watching right now have absolutely gotten it, and you swear by it. You do. It's like a part of your routine. There's others that are more in my boat and they just don't know what to do. But I absolutely notice a difference in my face compared to what it was like 10 years ago. Like, I noticed the 11s all the time in my face. Like, that for sure brings down my looks. The wrinkles in my forehead brings down my looks. There's things, I mean, that we age, like that we should embrace aging in a way, but at the same time, if it really bothers you, maybe get Botox. It just scares me that toxin is literally in the name of it, and I know it really doesn't give anybody side effects mostly, maybe some here and there, I don't know, but like, is it one of those things that in 20, 30 years, people used to say smoking wasn't bad? Look at that, you know, so I don't know. I'm just kind of torn about it, but it absolutely is something you could do to look better. The jury's still up on me. I don't know what to do. All right, enough of that stuff. Let's get into specific things you can do today to look more attractive. I think showing one body part off that you love about yourself is such a good way to do this. So some people hate their arms. Don't show your arms, you know? Ooh, this is a good thing if you hate your arms, because it's like a little skin in there, you know? But like, it still conceals it. I also just love this area on a woman. There's just something so pretty about it. I love how this shirt kind of like, you know, it's kind of open. I don't really have any cleavage. I mean, I really don't have cleavage. It's not too low, you know what I mean? I'll link this down below. I actually really like this shirt. It's pretty inexpensive too. Maybe you love your legs. Like, maybe you have really long or short, but like just defined legs. Like, try to show off one body part that you absolutely love, and I truly think it will boost your confidence and make you look more attractive. Ugh. And I wasn't planning on saying this, I just ran and got it, but consider getting an illuminating body lotion for that body part, because this will make your skin look a little shimmery. It'll reflect the light. It will make it pop, but in a really good way. Defining your jawline is another way to look better. Like, when I see a really, really attractive man or woman, one of the first things I notice is actually their jawline. And so you can kind of, you know, trick the eye if you like get a bronzing stick. Like, most people use this to contour, you know, bronze their face, but you can really actually apply this directly under your jawline. See that shadow there? And like, literally blend it down your neck, under your face essentially. And it really defines your jawline and makes your face appear a little bit better. Next, I wanted to talk about nails, and it's, just hear me out, because everyone always says like, don't have chipped nails. I mean, I've definitely said that in my videos before. So I really try not to have chipped nails, but what I want to talk about is having dirt under your nails or picked skin around your nails. Again, that is definitely something that I have struggled with myself, and I hated the way it looked on me. I saw it on other people, and I would really notice it as well. It's probably a lot more noticeable than you think. Consider that. Stop picking, clean under your nails like every single day, and try not to have chipped nail polish, but you probably already knew that. Okay, I know we already talked about hair in this video, so I just want to throw this in here super quick. Again, I pull inspiration from myself and what I used to do, and looking back, I'm like, oh, and I still see it all the time, but we'll have like a really nice outfit. We will even do our makeup and then kind of just throw our hair up into a messy bun, or not really style it at all. Maybe it's a little frizzy, or whatever. You just let it air dry and you're off. But I really think if you even spend 5 minutes in putting some effort into your hair, just having some sense of hairstyle, again, it could be super simple or it could be more involved. Oh man, it just ties everything together. So again, I have my hair up. I didn't spend too much time on it, but I did style it ever so slightly. It took me about 5 minutes, but I really think it's worth it. The next brutally honest way to look more attractive is to be less opinionated. And oh man, I just love this suggestion because it's just so true. I have so many opinions. Heck, this entire video is my opinion. You have so many opinions, and that's the beauty of humans. However, I really, really try not to force my opinion onto others, saying that this is the only way. My way is right, your way is wrong. When you do that, you look bad. People don't want to be around you. It rarely ever even works. Like, people's minds are very rarely changed. So I'm not saying you shouldn't be yourself, or at least, stand up for things that are important to you. Sometimes it's just too much, you know what I mean? So again, that's my opinion though. That's my opinion. Don't forget about Vegamore. I'll have, them linked down below. Huge thank you to them. 20% off with code Shea. But thanks so much for watching. Consider subscribing, maybe giving this video a thumbs up, and I will see you soon.